Morning, gang. Unitic here. It is September 25th. I'm on my 24th consecutive day of hiking. Trying to hit probably 40 consecutive days and cover 600 miles from Hanover. My buddy Kevin dropped me off after my last little break on September the 2nd to get to Duncannon, Pennsylvania by October the 11th, Friday, so I can catch a ride from Trail Angel Mary, who's going to take me over to Shippensburg University, a little ways away, for the gathering, the annual meeting of the American Long Distance Hikers Association. And I'll get to do a presentation for that group on tick-borne diseases on Sunday the 13th. Real excited about that. But today what I really wanted to do was thank some people. I've been thinking a lot these last few weeks about all the people that are helping me with this. You cannot do a thru hike without the support of a lot of folks. Emotional support, physical support, monetary support, logistical support. So let me give some thanks here. First off, let me thank my family, who's been behind me ever since I broke this harebrained idea to them probably last September, as I started to feel a little bit better coming out of the darkest part of the Lyme disease, the chronic Lyme that I suffered with for well over a year in the worst stages. Thanks, family. I love you all. My three soul brothers, David, Kevin, and Keith. I mean, they literally are my soul brothers. We have a bond, and I'm so grateful for their friendship. David, whose first response when I shared this idea with him was, "How can I help?" And he has done nothing but help ever since. David's a survivor of a life-threatening illness as well, and we get each other. David, thank you for all you're doing, all the logistical support, all the phone calls, all the emails. Just couldn't do it without you. He's got all my stuff stored in his basement, what's left of it. Kevin, my friend, 30 plus years, and his wife Joni. Kevin's been uploading all these videos for me. They hosted me for Labor Day weekend and fed me. Joni put some meat back on my bones, and Kevin's quite a cook too. I just love you two to death. I miss you all the time, and I so cherish the time we get to be together. Keith, my soul brother. Keith and I have only known each other now for probably about 7 years. Gosh, time flies. But I feel like I've known Keith many lifetimes. And thank you for being a shoulder, Keith, and God, what a great listener. And just great counselor, friend, coach. Keith acted on another harebrained idea of mine. At least I hope it turns out not to be harebrained. We're having some shirts made that say Lyme Warrior on them, because these little 1-inch buttons I have drawn so much attention on the trail and helped me spark so many conversations that I wanted to state who I am a little more boldly with these Lyme Warrior shirts. You can order one yourself if you'd like. Just email me at unitic2013@gmail.com. They're made of bamboo. They're a zip tee, wicking material, good for athletics or walking the dog or doing housework, whatever. And have a really cool logo that Keith got designed, donated, and he actually found a vendor whose daughter had Lyme disease. So thank you, Keith. I want to thank my friends at the Kentuckiana Lyme Support Group for all the emotional support, the emails, the Facebook posts, a little Starbucks via in the mail from time to time. Really helps. Wonderful bunch of new friends that I wouldn't have if I hadn't caught Lyme disease. So there's always a silver lining in every experience. Sue, my friend who's helping with public relations, trying to get some media coverage. Thank you, Sue. You know, there's just so many other people. Bambi and Joy and Alan, 3 new friends Lyme warriors in their own right in Pennsylvania. Next week, after about 30 days of continual hiking, they're going to host me on consecutive nights and feed me and let me do laundry and take a shower in Delaware Water Gap and Wind Gap and help introduce me to some other folks affected by Lyme in their area. I'd love to do the same thing all up and down the trail. If you've got an interest, please just email me. All the folks that have posted on the YouTube channel, on my trail journal, the people I've met along the trail that have just been so supportive. So many stories of Lyme disease, especially now that I'm in Connecticut, passed through Connecticut and I'm in New York right now, hitting some of the worst affected Lyme states, including Pennsylvania. And you know, all those messages mean a great deal to me. When I hit the hard times, which I have had some rough days, I can pull up those comments on the YouTube videos or encouraging messages on the trailjournals.com under Unitic, and know that there are people out there rooting for me, but mostly we're rooting for each other. So many people sick with this illness. So I really want to encourage folks, if you haven't watched it yet, watch my earlier video. It's entitled A Crucial Message from Logan. I just recorded a follow-up to that talks about the specifics of what kind of a whistleblower would help in this surreal situation of the Lyme epidemic that literally seems like it's being perpetuated by our own public health organizations and supposedly some of the leading scientists and physicians in the medical field. A lot of controversy here, folks, and you gotta dig deeper to understand the fuller story. One more endorsement for Under Our Skin. Watch the movie, please, please, please. It's important to understand this topic. Sequel coming out soon, and you can see it free on hulu.com. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera too often. This is still a very rocky trail. But please take 90 minutes. It's on Netflix streaming too, and watch that movie if you haven't, Under Our Skin. So I know I've left some people out by name. Please forgive me. You know, memory, short-term memory is one of my biggest challenges with the cognitive problems that Lyme has left me with. But you know that I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys that are helping with this. So I'll probably check in again maybe after the conference. I'm going to try and video some of my presentation and put some of that up on YouTube, and hopefully my buddy Kevin will keep uploading these, even though it eats up his whole DSL line overnight as they do this. So for now, weather's cooperating, trail is amazing, people are fantastic, and so far the body is responding well. Winter's coming, that'll be a whole nother challenge, so but I'm looking forward to it. Thanks to everybody again. This is Unitic out.